I told you I wasn't ready.
Fucking swallow. Or spit.
I told you I wasn't ready. And our mics aren't even on, so.
Yeah, they are.
No. Yeah, they're totally.
Yeah, they are. It's like, fuck, I can hear you. What the fuck are you talking about? You ready? It's rolling great. Fucking great. It's rolling. What is this?
6.
6?
Yeah, 6 if you don't count the special episodes.
No. Those are special. Those are special.
6. I agree. Yeah.
Episode
6. 6.
Now batting. Anyway, so hi.
Good morning.
How you doing? How's everybody going? How's your weekend? Did you survive the EDC massacre? Did you hear? If you didn't, that means you're not fucking subscribing. Sorry, I digress.
Wow.
So, we have 2 unwritten rules in this studio. No religion, no politics.
Yeah.
So which one comes first?
Well,
That's an argument for discussion as well.
rule number 1
Is?
religion.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, why you got to be so aggressive? It's Sunday. This is the Lord's Day.
Who?
But
Who?
see,
Who?
I would have been breaking rule number 1.
Well,
so
but see,
thus I didn't.
No, see, and that's a thing. That's a rule we had from the other podcast, and it served us fairly well. However,
So why are you going to be so aggressive? It's Sunday.
I
This
know.
is the day Donald Trump plays golf.
And now he broke both rules.
You're welcome.
So much for that glass fucking ceiling. So, I heard something that was like, that's either it's gonna fit. So first of all, I have to explain to people why that rule came up to begin with, because the person who used to sit in that chair,
Yeah.
and I did
It's
not.
a large man because it's quite flat.
Yeah, it is. He's badass.
And I'm not skinny.
No, but he was shorter than you and probably got you by a hundy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
That sounds like
They-
the average fatty.
Okay.
Moving on. Oh, she's moving us on. So anyway,
moving on according to the E EP.
so we had that rule because, and he hated talking about his faith, which, and I have no problem talking about mine because I have none.
Yeah.
Because the way I was brought up, we were brought up under a different belief structure, so I actually fall into the category of heathen. And heathen, for all of these fucking morons who don't really know,
Here we go.
it just means that I don't believe in a secular God, a singular God.
I prefer my God succulent.
No comment. So the only reason why I'm breaking rule number 1 is because there was this other comedian talking about,
Who was it? You got to name drop him.
I know who it was. Who's the guy on Weekend Update?
I don't know.
Trevor Noah?
No, it's not
I don't know.
Colin Jost. Oh, Michael Che. Is it Michael Che or Michael Shea? It's CHE. Anyway,
Are you sure that's not the guy on Trevor Noah?
no. But anyway, no. You're talking about the guy with CP time.
No.
No. Okay. So anyway,
I need a mic and camera over there.
he was talking about how his grandmother was very religious, and he said that he just couldn't buy into it, which is fine. I mean, some people just can't. And he said the one thing that he couldn't buy into was going to, and I can't remember what it was, a Christian faith. I don't remember which flavor of Christianity it was, but he was saying he couldn't buy into
Black
it because
cherry.
no, I was thinking more
Watermelon?
strawberry Dr. Pepper.
Ew.
It's actually
What the fuck is wrong with you?
it's actually kind of good.
Jesus, man.
Hey, it's not as
I don't
bad
know
as.
if we can be friends anymore.
Well, let me get to this because I'm going to tell you it's not as bad as some of the other new Coke flavors that have come out,
Yeah.
and not.
What the
And
hell? You went from religion to Coke flavors.
it's a segue that I haven't finished yet. That's sideways. I can't see that.
It's Michael Shea.
We
Yeah, it's Michael
need
Shea.
the microphone. Our
What we
third
need, what we
host.
need is what we were going to talk about: putting that TV here facing us, so she could bring stuff. Not that.
Yeah.
I said a TV, not a camera. You can't flip me off. God damn it! Fucking spin that thing. Just fucking spin it over there, and it'll just go whop right in her face.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So he's talking about how he walked into the church and he couldn't buy into it because of all those pictures of white Jesus.
Okay.
Because most Merkins will adhere to the fact that, damn it, Jesus is white. But where was he born? You know, I know all the pictures were white. So that's what he was saying, that he couldn't...
I just don't want to go into it, or else this is going to be a 5-hour episode.
Exactly. But there is one other thing. So
Here we go.
No. This is the same, breaking the same rule, so I'm just going to go with it. He was talking about, or not he, somebody else was talking about.
I mean, you got to break the speed limit. Might as well just do 200 miles an hour, right?
No, 117
All right,
on the way to California.
Reckless endangerment versus a speeding ticket.
Exactly.
Yeah. Slow it
If
down.
you're gonna wreck the room, wreck the room. So he's talking about how most Christianity faith believes that there will be a second coming, and basically he says that the second coming's already here. Jesus had. That's the reason why he said he couldn't buy into the whole Jesus being a white person, because how many white people do you know named Jesus?
Yeah.
That would be zero.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
Because if your best friend came up to you and said, "Hey, my wife and I found out we're having a baby," and you said, "Great, what are you gonna name it?" and he said, "Jesus," you'd be like, you'd give me that exact same response. I don't think we can be friends anymore.
You can name your child whatever you want to name your child.
Even if I named it Stinky Poo Poo Head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll just call him Baby S. Baby S.
So he was talking about how, Jesus and God are all powerful, all knowing, and basically he's go on to the explanation that the second coming's already here. They just changed their name, so they're not going by Jesus anymore. They're not going by God. Again, everything all knowing and all powerful. They've just changed their name to Google.
Well played.
Thank you. I think that's
That
it.
was the biggest buildup
For nothing.
in history
No.
for a
no.
fucking Google joke.
Hey, wherever I can get product placement in.
I'm gonna go back when you were talking about baby and naming babies. So there's a nice looking gal. She was pushing a stroller, had a little baby in her, and as I approached, I said, "Hey, baby," and she looked at me really disgusted, and I was like, "I was talking to the baby."
I don't know if that buildup was any better.
Well, I don't know.
So I have a question for you. I read this today.
I don't have an answer.
You should have an answer. Has there ever been a study to confirm? And so I bounced this off of our EP, and she agreed. Has there ever been a study to confirm that smoke detector batteries only fail in the middle of the night?
A study?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever had one go off in the daytime?
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
No, mine always tend to go off at night, or they
Because
start
I always live in
going.
shitty apartments.
Oh.
And then when you look at the battery, it's a brand that hasn't been made in 12 years.
Oh, that's okay. This house is the same way. So this house was built in 2006. We had a smoke detector problem in the master bedroom. First of all,
They're not hardwired?
they are hardwired, but there's still a battery backup, and
Why?
the battery can still fail because if the power goes out.
Oh, you're supposed to have a big battery.
It's got a 9-volt battery in it.
No, like all the new shit,
yeah,
they're
this
all
ain't new
hardwired.
shit. This ain't new shit.
And then there's like almost like a motorcycle-sized battery.
But let me get to this.
Sits in the garage.
So the house was built in 2006. Am I wrong?
2006.
Is that about right? So when I when I climbed the ladder.
You
Yeah, I know.
climbed a ladder
I do it all the time.
to get to my height?
No, way above your height.
Oh, okay.
Shut
All
it.
the time.
What?
You don't climb the ladder. Hardly ever.
Oh my God, whatever. Anyway, so when I did climb the ladder before I got injured,
Oh, Jesus.
I pulled off the smoke detector, and there's an actual I don't know if it's a born on date like Budweiser or if it's an expiration date like bread. But it said 1974.
Oh.
So a good 30 years before the house was built. And I was like, so somebody brought them with them from another house, or the contractor has a gross of these things that he's just using them. I can imagine.
Yeah, they probably just demoed another house and reused
probably.
the same shit.
So they were saying that somebody replied to this saying, yep, paraphrasing, a drop in room temperature increases resistance, which may impact the battery's ability to deliver power to operate the unit. This can cause a smoke alarm to enter the low battery chirp mode when the air temperatures drop.
That is incorrect.
That's what I was like, okay, dude, you're reaching for shit. But some of these...
So I say the exact opposite. I say increased temperature will actually decrease the life of an alkaline.
Correct. Because where are you supposed to store batteries when they're not being used?
In a cool, dry place.
Thank you. Exactly. So anyway, moving on. So there is a new Cirque du Soleil show coming.
What's it called?
It's called R.U.N.
R.U.N.
R.U.N, which I'm sure is an acronym for something. R.U.N. Run.
Run.
So I'm sure it's an acronym for something. It doesn't say what it is, but it will be the first live-action thriller by Cirque, and it will be at the Luxor. Is there a current show at the Luxor? Blue Man Group.
Michael Jackson.
No, that's at Mandalay Bay. And that was a fabulous show, by the way.
Yeah, Blue Man Group's at Luxor.
That's what I thought. So, but who left? What's his nuts? Chris Angel left Luxor and moved to Planet Hollywood, so they do have an open theater.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't share theater. I was just curious. So anyway, it's opening just in time for Halloween this year on October 24th. And so, don't miss the experience, unlike any other. Is what
are we going to do a review on that?
God, I hope so.
Get me a press pass.
You have the ultimate pass.
I do.
We can't talk about it, but you have the ultimate pass.
I've got a little piece of plastic that'll get me in just about anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to read the first part of this, but apparently somebody said that a couple nights ago or last week or whatever, somebody saw a Rugrats. Do you remember Rugrats?
Yeah.
Okay. A Rugrats themed burlesque show.
Ew.
Exactly. So you remember Rugrats as well.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to
Sinead O'Connor doing Lil from Phil and Lil.
Oh man.
Yes.
Oh, it took me a second to think of who you were referencing. Oh my God. Oh, that's a thought I did not want in my head. Thank you so much.
You are welcome for everything.
Yeah. So you were born in 79?
No.
What?
Oh, a while ago.
79?
No. That 79 is incorrect.
89?
Yeah, let's go with that.
So wait a minute, you're 10 years younger than me.
Yep.
So 78.
There you go, big guy.
I couldn't remember if you...
My name's Vegas, and I'm math good.
No. Hey, shut up. I couldn't remember if you turned 40 this year or you are 40.
I am.
You are?
4D.
4D, really?
Yeah. Speaking of 4D, I know. There is... Did I tell you about this?
No.
The new 4D...
Ow.
Fuck.
That hurts.
Who
You
is
should Turn
that?
that back down. Oh, it's me.
Jesus Christ. So there's a new 4D theater at... Who is that? Seriously. Shoot that thing. Why is it on the table?
Why is yours on the table?
Mine's on silent.
So is mine.
No, yours is on tickle my balls mode.
It's silent.
Yeah. I suppose we know where the anal beads went to. Exactly. Text me.
Well, hello.
So, do you remember...
I've been expecting your call.
I know, I've been waiting for your call. Do you remember the debacle in 1985 based around Coca-Cola?
Didn't we have a discussion on this?
Did we have a discussion on
I
new
feel like
Coke?
we did.
Did we?
I feel like we did.
Did we?
Dead air.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
It's not dead air. I'm
it's
asking
not
him, did we?
Dead air.
So it's.
We're gonna pull up a chair and a microphone
I know shit.
and a fucking camera.
This is driving you
And-
crazy, isn't
and
it?
EP
It's driving you
is just-
fucking crazy.
Yes, is gonna sit just right here.
You might as well.
Yeah.
She's part of. Well, I can't say she's part of every episode because apparently the last one that we recorded earlier today, spoiler alert, we do more than one show a day.
What?
I know. Pull back
You
the
don't
curtain.
say.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Or
But-
the guy wearing the same fucking shirt.
Nah, yeah, that's why I changed the illusion of. No, because I'm just gonna tell everybody that I'm gonna have her put in the comments. Yes, we know that Boone was wearing the same shirt. The guy's a fucking pig, and he did laundry day, but he didn't remember that that's the shirt that he wore last week.
I've worn this shirt for the last 7 days.
Ew.
You smell that? It smells like bullshit.
You're welcome.
Anyway, this person wrote this article saying dreams do come true. This is bullshit. It says new Coke is coming back as a part of a hashtag Stranger Things 3 promotion. As a nostalgia man, I can't wait to finally try it. Okay, first of all, dude, do yourself a favor. It fucking sucked. Do you remember? I mean, you were,
Yeah.
what, 3
No,
and a half, 2?
I do remember it. However, I was in one of those strange households where soda was forbidden.
Forbode?
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah.
So I will tell you.
That just didn't occur until I turned like 14.
Do you remember some of the other... So, 14. What year would that have been? Help me out.
So
Quickly.
Fuck you.
Oh! Oh!
Although
Oh!
I was able in junior high to convince my mom to
Fuck
get a
you!
12-pack of OK Cola.
Which one was OK Cola?
It was the crazy
Yeah,
design.
alright. Was it good? It's okay.
Oh, it was great. I loved it.
Really?
But coming from a kid who never had soda.
Oh,
So, I
imagine.
mean,
you were
that was
like probably
fucking-
bouncing off the fucking...
Yeah.
So I can imagine you on Jolt.
I believe it was.
That was delicious.
I believe it was Coke. Who has Mr. Pibb?
That would be Pepsi.
Okay, so then it
Dr.
was a
Pepper
Pepsi.
is Coca-Cola.
So it would have been a Pepsi product. But
I
yeah,
thought she
it-
fell.
it-
I thought
like,
she
it was
fell
just-
out of her
it
chair.
was just crazy. So Google it because it's super awesome.
OK
There was-
Cola?
Yeah, there was like a couple years ago on eBay a guy
Holy crap!
selling a 12-pack,
Mm.
and it was like 500 and something bucks.
No thanks.
And there were active bids on it.
So, do you remember some of the other fucked up debacle flavors like Surge? Do you remember Surge?
Yeah, that was crap.
Yeah.
But that came out later.
Later.
Yeah.
Later. But do you
Yeah.
remember Crystal Pepsi?
Yeah, that was... Well, see, I kind of liked it only because you could hide it in a water bottle.
True. What about 7-Up Gold? Do you remember that?
No.
That was
Oh, yes,
disgusting.
I do.
That was disgusting. Actually, New Coke was disgusting because I don't. It says.
So my question
Yeah.
this is hashtag Stranger Things,
Yep.
right?
Stranger Things 3.
I don't
never seen an
know.
episode.
Neither have I. However,
However, I've wanted to.
based off of what I saw in this promotion video, which did have a new Coke can being sipped out of a straw. However, it almost appeared to me that all of this is taking place in the 80s.
Oh, yeah,
Based off a hairstyle.
Yes.
So
Stranger Things is
I
set
don't
in the
think
80s.
shit's coming back. I think that that's just a prop
No,
to
but-
continue with that age timeline.
So hang on, let me get to it. New Coke hit the shelves today, which April 23rd, 1985, as a means to stimulate sales. The product was a flop, and Coke reintroduced their, hang on, I gotta shift myself, original formula within 3 months. It sucked. It tasted like, it tastes like overcarbonated Pepsi, and I hate Pepsi.
Pepsi's too sweet and not enough stank.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this was, again,
I mean, you get that by stank, right?
Yeah.
Like
no,
the hardness,
yeah,
the stank. Yeah.
Exactly. The
I don't
funky,
know what else to call it.
funky.
Funky.
Had to put it in there somewhere. So the hashtags are 80s in it. So,
What?
I jumped. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. You
Did
jumped.
I did. So I guess that's the end of that. However, Coca-Cola is bringing it back as a promotional thing. So
Why?
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna make you drink one.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Okay,
So anyway,
I'll do it only if we can find an OK Cola. I don't know how we're gonna find it, but we're gonna find it.
actually, there is a
Executive producer, I need you to locate me a can of
there
OK Cola.
there is a company out here that does old timey sodas, and they might be. Oh, speaking of other Coke, I teased other Coke flavors.
Mm-hmm.
So have you seen the new? And it's not orange soda, it is orange and cream, so vanilla orange added to Coke.
Gross.
So, and do you know what the three? So, every cola has three major ingredients or three major tastes.
Yeah.
It's chocolate, orange, and cinnamon.
Yeah.
Now, it's just a variation on how, Coke does this, Pepsi does that, RC
Cute.
does this,
Tab.
Ew, Tab. I remember that.
Yeah, Tab was weird.
All right, so I got some Coke information for you.
Whoa.
You ready for
So
it?
Coca-Cola?
Coke.
Okay, go ahead.
The fancy Nancy touchscreen button machine things, right?
Oh, the Coke Millennium machines? Or
Yeah,
Infinity machines?
that deliver whatever you want.
I want.
Now, that device uploads every night all of its information back to Coca-Cola.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it has, that's the reason why those machines came out. And then when Coke sees that there's a specific flavor that's going in different regions, that they will end up doing trial run productions of that particular mix.
Oh.
So, like when you see the raspberry Coke on the shelves, it's because
Oh.
a bunch of people in that region hit raspberry Coke on the fucking machines.
Okay, because at Jack in the Crack, which is the only place you can find this, they have the Jumpin' Jack Splash, which I love. It is Sprite and cherry and lime, and it's delicious. Wow. Contain your fucking enthusiasm, would you please? So,
So yeah, that's a thing. So if anybody wants to like do some crazy, I don't know, would you call it a flash mob kind of thing? Like, come up with a really disgusting soda, select it.
that was okay soda?
They had so many different cans, but yes,
Okay, that's kind of creepy. I mean, I know
They
that
had
the
a
camera,
bunch-
the
a
camera
bunch-
can't see this, can it?
no, it'll be just straight white. Yeah,
Can
just
you
straight
see it?
white.
White? How about now?
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oh, hold it still. There, right there.
That is beyond fucking creepy. Looks like an Orson Welles fucking 1984 kind of thing.
So there's
Actually, you know what it
tons
looks
of
like?
different ones.
Oh, wait! I remember this one. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know that I ever had it. It looks like
Try to find the packaging because
It-
a 12-pack.
it looks like some
Packaging was pretty
Soviet propaganda soda.
Sputnik.
Yeah. That is just kind of uber creepy. Anyway, moving on.
It was good and I liked it.
So define the difference, if you can, between it and Coke.
Well, so that
It was a cola, I'm assuming.
no,
Oh, no, it was not.
no, it was well, I mean, it was OK Cola, I think is what, at least that's what I called it.
Okay, soda is what I Googled, and that's what came up.
But it was like an orangey something, but it was dark. It wasn't like an orange soda. It was, I don't know, hard to explain.
Okay, so
But we can do a little bit more research. and try to find
so
out for you.
explain this, because I know you drink this as well. Define the flavor of Mountain Dew.
I would go citrus, not so much on the lime, and probably like 80% of fucking awesomeness. Yeah.
Nobody has ever been able to nail that down, and Mountain Dew will not answer that question.
If you were to take a delicious morsel
Morsel? Could you be more
And-
specific?
and wring it out and can it, that would be a can of Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So what are your feelings on Code Red, Baja Blast,
That
shit
can
like that?
all go fuck itself.
Oh, wow. So there is a hashtag Hend Fired
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you know why?
yeah, I'm reading it. There was a fire.
No, do you know why the Twitter handle is so short?
No.
Because if you spelled out Henderson Fire Department, it would be way too long for Twitter.
Oh, would it?
Yep.
Oh, did not know that. I didn't know they had a cap on your hashtags too.
Yep. And then Henderson FD is some other Henderson. Fucking dick.
So there was a huge fire this morning in Henderson.
Huge.
Somebody burnt their own house to the ground.
Yep.
By trying or they were using a propane torch.
Yeah.
To exterminate bugs in their crawl space.
Smart.
Yeah.
No, that's the whole point of this. Me adding this story. It's one of our Darwin Awards because
that's how I clean my bathtub.
That's how you should clean your bathtub. Okay, so there is a new thing at the Fashion Show Mall.
What?
So it's kind of like you've been to GameWorks.
Yeah.
You've been to.
Seattle.
Have you been to Dave and Buster's?
No.
You know we have one here.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's like a
No,
Chuck E.
yeah.
Cheese for adults.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but you're still gonna get all the disease.
True.
Yeah.
So there's a new thing, which it's new, so there might not be enough diseases there.
New.
So it is at the Fashion Show Mall. It's on the Boulevard.
That's already tainted.
Well, they just opened. It's called Arcade City. Has 4 other locations across country. Features arcade games and full-service bar and restaurant according to new releases. The attraction has more than 54 player stations ranging from classic basketball hoops competition to a modern virtual reality experience. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, what I was getting to is...
Video games?
Huh?
They have arcades?
Yeah.
It's like an arcade?
It's an arcade. Gotta go. So instead of tokens, you get a card, kind of like GameWorks, and you rack up points as you play. Guests can then redeem their winnings for various items, including what? Okay, so
I want a fluffy unicorn.
No, Apple AirPods.
What?
Or Beats
Apple.
by Dre, so you can get a new set of headphones.
Go ahead.
Or Michael Kors handbags. Aren't those like...
Target.
Those are Target?
No,
I thought those were expensive.
they are.
Oh, all right. Where else?
They shouldn't be, but they are. I mean, you got female rap stars
I'm trying to...
talking about Michael Kors, so.
We also sell at Target.
Wow, I
Well,
am out of topics here.
Well,
So anyway,
Target.
they are offering a 20% discount for locals. That's why...
20% off for locals.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to.
Okay, so what are you doing tonight?
Working.
Let's go play
you
video
know that.
games.
Yeah, I don't think I remember this soda at all.
Dude,
Oh, wait.
telling you,
Here's a
you're
picture of
missing
a
out.
2-liter bottle. Oops.
I never drank from a 2-liter bottle,
No,
but it
but-
should be clear.
It's kind of
Yeah.
brownie
Yeah,
clearish.
that's the shit right there.
That's the shit
I'm
right
telling
there.
you. Oh, yeah.
I don't think we can get it.
Funky.
So anyway, some of the other new Coke flavors are, and these aren't flavors added to Coke. They're just new Coke flavors. They have a Georgia peach.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if
You
they're...
can get that in the push button thing, too.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's not Fanta.
No. Yeah.
Well, and the push button thing, ever since they did that new ginger lime stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, they took away my Diet Coke with lime, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Can I buy you a lime?
It's totally different.
And then you just shove a fucking lime in it. Quit your bitching.
Oh. So what else you got? How yeah.
How much time we got? Because we don't have a wall clock.
29 minutes.
29 minutes.
That's it? So do I got to go back and look at old fucking topics?
No, I want to talk about new topics.
All right. Well, talk about some new topics then.
I was thinking about maybe music reviews.
No.
Or
I have a better
or
thing.
movie reviews or something like that.
So how about...
But I
how
try to
would-
wanted to give this back to our consumers
Yeah.
and our subscribers
Yeah.
and just asking them to throw some comments down. Let us know what you think about maybe doing like a midweek show.
So I'm still working on getting it set up, but I was going to add to our, speaking of which.
You were speaking of which.
No, different
And now
witch.
you're speaking of a different
Yeah,
witch?
it's a tangent. So we have the ability to get Sean Paul in studio.
Oh.
I know.
Nice.
I know. Who was the other one? Do you remember? Fuck, I forgot. Anyway, so we're working on that. What was I saying?
I met Hodor the other day.
I beg your pardon? Bless you.
Hodor from Game of Thrones.
Is that like strong? You're the one who showed me that stupid damn cartoon.
Oh, Strong Bad.
Is it Strong Bad?
Yeah, Strong Bad.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, Hodor was a character in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
On Friday for EDC at my little pool party thing. He had Rave of Thrones.
Rave of Thrones. Jesus,
Rave of Thrones.
Getting ridiculous. I'm actually glad it's over. You know what one of the hashtags were today?
Oh, God.
Unsubscribe HBO or HBO delete HBO or whatever the hell it is because it's over.
Yep.
So there's no reason to have it anymore.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Kind
of stupid.
Yep.
They kind of dropped the ball on that because they could have really, and apparently, again.
They were running out of content. The books stopped fucking like last season.
There's a book?
They were all books. And then this guy hasn't finished.
This guy. Wait.
I don't.
Wait.
No.
This guy.
He didn't finish writing the last book, so HBO just kind of had to wing it.
Kind of like we do.
Yeah. So
because we don't have the budget HBO has.
That was the thing.
So.
There's one show that I consistently watch on HBO.
Have you seen any Game of Thrones? Any episodes?
I watched like a bunch of little 5-minute clips.
And you got what you needed out of it?
I got what I needed, and then there's a great YouTube channel called Screen Rant, and they're fantastic. So if you just watch all their Game of Thrones shit, you pretty much have all 8 seasons in about an hour's worth of content.
Cool.
Yeah.
So explain to our listeners exactly what you were doing till 3 a.m. this morning. You got stuck doing what?
YouTube rabbit hole.
YouTube rabbit hole. Would you like to explain what the YouTube rabbit hole is?
No, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the YouTube rabbit hole is.
So just out of curiosity, what started you, Alice, down the rabbit hole?
First I was viewing some stuff about my new phone that I got and seeing what other people are complaining about. Just because...
Seeing if you had the same complaints?
That happens. I don't have any legitimate complaints. The only thing that I really bitch about...
You need to show everybody your cool selfie camera.
I mean, it's all over YouTube. Everybody knows what the OnePlus is. But I started going through that and then finding out that if you pulled the SIM tray out to put in a new SIM card, that there's a little indent, but you can pull that tray out just a little bit further and actually put in 2 different SIM cards for 2 different services.
2 different SIM cards or 2 different...
SIM cards.
Yeah.
So if you're traveling abroad or anything like that, or you want to pick up...
Traveling with who?
Abroad. Also known as a bag.
Wow.
Got a different story about that.
Wah.
But anyway, so that's what I was looking at, was how to access that on YouTube. And then, yeah.
And then where did it go from there? Where did you end up at exactly 3 a.m., just out of curiosity?
It was actors that were suing because their characters got killed off.
What?
So
Sorry.
there's actors
boring me.
that are suing the movie producers or writers
Of just movies in general or a specific? Okay.
And TV shows and are suing because their character got cut off. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's stupid. I mean, you read the fucking script and you either like it or you don't.
Right, and guess what? Everybody either gets killed off or the fucking thing ends, like Seinfeld.
Can I break rule number 2?
Oh, God. Yep, go ahead, I'm sitting back.
Okay, rule number 2. there's been a lot of crazy lawsuits that's been going on everywhere in the world. Huawei now is looking to sue.
Who?
Huawei. It's the Chinese.
Oh, is that the one that
phone
starts with an
manufacturer.
H?
Yeah.
And everybody pronounces it differently. Okay.
Yeah. So Huawei is looking to sue the United States over loss of revenue and all this other stuff, and then Google stopping service to all the Huawei devices. It's going crazy. All this over this last weekend. But I had an interesting thought.
We've talked about this.
What if the United States, the whole United States, filed one lawsuit against Donald Trump for defamation of character?
Yay!
Sorry, what? Did you say something over there?
Nope.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. It won't go anywhere.
Because, I mean, I've traveled abroad before, and we were just stupid Americans.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's just the way it is. I introduced myself as a stupid American because, I mean, we're fucking stupid Americans.
Ouch.
I get it. Don't put your foot there.
Well,
Anyway, but during the Trump presidency, the backlash and the dirty looks you get for having an American passport abroad is tenfold.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, you don't go anywhere.
Nope, don't go anywhere.
Nope.
I'm here.
Yay!
Done.
So anyway, that's my rule number 2, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't really politics.
Broken.
That wasn't really politics.
Talking about
If you
suing a current president for
that's
defamation.
all right. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I have a problem when other guests and or past people who have sat in that chair want to spew their love affair of a certain political figure that I just will not allow in this studio. End of
I
story.
want to spew my love affair,
Oh, God.
Mila Kunis. Oh man.
Talking about Meg from Family Guy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Best Quagmire line ever was when he asked Meg if she was 18 yet. She said no, and he's like, "Oh right."
Jesus Christ. So you're looking forward to the Family Guy burlesque show? Is that what I'm getting from you?
No, because that's gonna include Peter.
Yeah, but you won't be able to see anything.
Well, you won't be able to see any of the other cast either.
That's not true.
What other burlesque show would you suggest? Futurama?
No, God. Ugh. I honestly, no. First of all, you leave cartoons alone. First of all,
Well, this is Vegas. We don't leave anything alone.
I know, but we already have enough burlesque shows and puppetry of the penis and zombie burlesque and
Don't be talking about my day job.
weren't for these knobby knees, I'd have been a stripper. I got nothing.
They call me Boulder Holder.
What?
That's not what they call him.
No.
They call him plenty other things behind his back.
Yep.
That's not one of them. Are you done?
No.
Are you done?
Done.
Oh, she's been done.
Yeah, I know she was
for
done.
like 25 minutes.
Exactly. She's like,
Like-
you guys ran out of content. It's not funny anymore. Right? Is that what you're saying? right there?
not laughing.
Yeah. No, she's laughing. She's laughing at not laughing.
Yeah, she laughed at the end. In the end.
Okay, we're. I hear crickets.
Oh yeah, it's getting bad. You should probably press that fucking
Well,
button.
that's why I asked you if you had anything else.
Okay, bye-bye.
Why is it not working? There it is. Oh God, we really need to do something with this. It is too slow.
It would be okay, I think, if we had physically rolling credits.
Sure.
Because then you would have something visual going with the slower music that's kind of moving at that pace.
One of these days, I'm gonna play them both at the exact same time. Wonder what that would sound like.
What do you mean, one of these days? You should do it now. Do it
I
now.
can't do it now.
Do it now.
I have to have it set up. Oh shit! There we go.